Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ma'am, hello friends. We are from Group 5. It's me, Nadia Afriani, and my friends, Nadilla, Delfira, Pitaloka. We would like to present to you our topic about telecommunication and network. This presentation is for Management Information System class with Supervisor Ma'am Asniati. Here is the topic for this presentation. The evolution of collaborative technology. Before we speaking more about the evolution of collaborative technology, we must first know about the definition, right? So working collaborative is the idea of people working together to complete tasks. Nah, collaborative technology are the one that provide tools to support people working together. Why? Because it allows people to work together, communicating, sharing information, even though the people are far away from each other. Especially in this pandemic time, right? Everybody is forced to work from home, to study from home. But with the existence of collaborative technology, it helps people to remain productive. Maybe you're wondering, since when does collaborative technology exist? Well, this was around long before we were born. Starting in 1936, when Nazi Germany developed the world's first public video phone system. Maybe it's like video call, but I'm not sure. They utilize early television technology. The developers create a network of video phone booths. But some others say that the vision of people using the computers to collaborate with one another started as early as the 1940s. To be precise, it is in 1945 when the auditor Vanessa Bush, I'm sorry my pronunciation, foretold the invention of the personal computer, and he called it how to say it, Memex? I don't know. In his article, Bush wrote that um, this invention is a device in which an individual stores all his books, records, and communication, and which is mechanized so that it may be consulted with exceeding speed and flexibility. It is an enlarged supplement to his memory. Well, whenever it starts, one thing for sure that collaborative technology has been done for a long time. Starting from the first generation, which is 1990, when all the people use email, contact management and address book, time management and calendaring, and discussion forum, until now to the fourth generation, where sometimes one application of collaborative technology was enough for people to do anything. For example, like maybe WhatsApp, we could use WhatsApp to sharing our information. We could video call by using WhatsApp. We could do voice note and anything. Yeah, maybe it's not like everything could use by WhatsApp, but WhatsApp could do many things, right? Collaborative technology in the first generation can be said to be the major type of collaborative technology because it is like the foundation, or it is because collaborative technology in the first generation and the second generation is still used until now. The first one is like email. Email is a simple address book expanded to a rich contact management system that can support distribution, lists, photos, birth dates, and much more. Email sendiri has SMTP or Simple Mail Transfer Protocol that handles the outgoing mails, and IMAP that handles incoming emails. Up to this day, we still use email to maybe for to send our assignment to a lecturer, or we use it to invite someone, and many others. Next, we have discussion forum. Discussion forum is an online site where people can post a text message, reply to each other at any time, and discuss a topic of interest. Its features include the ability to share company information and coordinate activities to serve an outgoing suggestion box. The forum can be moderated, with someone nurturing the discussion, deleting unacceptable posts, and blocking users who violate the rules. Its rules also may allow people to post under a pseudonym users in order to the member to feel more anonymous and less identifiable during discussion. And then next, instant messaging and texting. Instant messaging or IM consists of real-time text-based interaction over a network. Jadi kayak biasanya kita use WhatsApp, Line, Skype, Google Talk, Yahoo Messengers, and others. So it features the ability to chat with each other. And then we have Group Decision Support System, or GDSS. GDSS is a collaborative technology that helps groups to brainstorm and make decisions. This collaborative technology should for face-to-face group meeting in which each individual is equipped with a computer that is connected to a shared server, and the group facilitator structure that tasks during the section. Jadi intinya di GDSS ini memberikan allow members to type their contribution anonymously. Jadi mereka dapat berpendapat sesuka hati mereka tanpa takut untuk dijudge oleh orang lain. What is the difference with discussion forum? Well, for discussion forum we don't have to meet each other. Sedangkan kalau di group decision support system, it is forced to meet to each other. Next, we have web conferencing. Web conferencing support online meeting, sometimes webinar, because it allows participants to join the meeting from their own computer or smartphone and use their headset with microphone or phone conferencing to speak to one another. The features of web conferencing is real-time audio and video support to PowerPoint, so we could do presentation, and interactive whiteboard. Selain presentasi, kita juga bisa kayak coret-coret gitu untuk menandai apa yang ingin dipresentasikan. They also have chat features there, and also have web-based client for both desktop computers and mobile phones, so we don't have to install the application. And also it allows people to record from the web conference. For example, we use Zoom to presentation in the class, or we use Google Meeting right now, or maybe Webex or Skype and others. And then we have interactive video. It is freely available via webcams and software such as Skype. It features fundamentally changes an online collaboration by allowing participants to see facial expression and other nonverbal aspects of communication. To be honest, I don't really see the difference with web conference, ma'am. So I really hope for your further explanation about interactive video. And then next we have shared workspace. Shared workspace is where all the information resources and communication for a team of people are organized in order to take another kind of collaborative technology. The shared workspace is an area or a server in which a team member can post document, maintain membership list, feature news and announcement, and collaborate on edits and updates. Jadi para membernya bisa post document there, they could edit or they could update the document there. Now we are on the third generation, which is Web 2.0. Web 2.0 refers to a website that emphasizes user to generate content, ease of use, participatory culture, and interpretability for end users. So basically, Web 2.0 enables people to connect to others and upload their content on the website and give comment on it, which is different with Web 1.0 that only enables the website admin to provide content to the web. For example, like Facebook, when someone posts something on Facebook, we can comment on it. Or maybe YouTube, when someone posts a video, we could like or dislike, we could comment the video and something. Or like Wikipedia. Wikipedia is created and edited by volunteers all around the world, and it is hosted by the Wikipedia Foundation. In Web 2.0, disinilah munculnya blogs. Blog, or short for weblog, is a discussion or informational website published on the World Wide Web consisting of discrete. The posts on the blog are displayed in reverse chronological order so that the most recent appear on the top. Creating a blog biasanya itu untuk express opinion, review product, discuss hobby, or just a rant. Readers can add their comment to the blog post joining the discussion. For organization, the blogs can help to create a more intimate connection with the customer, employee, or suppliers. Karena di situ customer bisa bertanya secara langsung ke organization itu terhadap untuk produk-produknya. Here is some example of blogs like Disney Park blog and Patagonia blog and IBM software blog that isinya tuh discussion provided about how software is changing people's life. And then there are wikis atau biasanya kita tahu known as Wikipedia is another significant of Web 2.0 technology that facilitates end user contribution and collaborative editing in the wiki. Just like I have explained before, that Wikipedia is a website that allows users to add or edit interlinked web pages. Wikipedia software juga usually offer simple text editing tools, so the users don't need to know what is HTML. Wikipedia also emerged as valuable tool within organization, especially to centralize document and create knowledge storehouse that employees can edit as needed. The Wikipedia make it easy for people in any unit or any level at the organization to make contribution from their own personal experience or to update existing article with current information. And next, we have social networking. Social networking is the use of dedicated website and application to interact with other users or to find people with similar interests to oneself. The core element of these sites is the individual or organization profile with photos, hobby, education, and other details. These sites usually include a wall on which the user can post update, adding commentary, link, or image about current happening. Contoh social networking itu seperti yang the most popular one is like Facebook, WhatsApp, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and many others. For users, the value of social networking sites can be quite high because it offering a platform to nurture or renew connection that might otherwise fade away. For companies, these sites offer a means to support knowledge sharing in the company and also to react people who may be interested in their product or services. Social networking ini juga tempat di mana perusahaan bisa mengiklankan produk mereka. Mereka bisa membuild develop their image to customer dan bahkan they could recruit new employees or announce new product or to promote their brands. Next we have microblogging. Microblogging is a form of blogging in which the posts are quite short, containing a brief sentence fragment and perhaps a link to another web resource or video. Salah satu contoh untuk microblogging is like Twitter. Twitter dominates microblogging, and the term tweets and retweet are widely used to describe the basic element of this collaborative technology. Karena adanya tweet and retweet in Twitter, the real-time updates enrich online group dynamic with a level of connectedness that many consider a significant leap for social media, especially because they extend the advantage of text messaging to interconnected social network. For company, microblogging is useful because it offers features that few thought would be valuable when the server was first launched. And then we have hashtag. Hashtag make microblogging more useful. Why? Because the users begin using the hashtag in which posts on a similar topic all include a keyword prefix by hashtag. It made it easier to search for posts about particular subject. And also, hashtags are also used to identify trending topic in geographic areas. Jadi dengan adanya hashtag, persebaran informasi itu bisa lebih luas dan juga cepat. And lastly, we have virtual world and virtual reality. The virtual world is a graphical, often 3D environment in which users can immerse themselves, interacting with virtual objects and with one another using avatar. Virtual world inhabitants can often tailor the avatar appearance and control its movement, facial expression, and body posture. This simulated environment creates virtual reality, a term that describes what people experience when some of their sensory input is not from the real world but from the computer-generated one. Advanced virtual reality systems enhance the illusion of physical immersion in a virtual world even further by adding other technologies, so that immersion is far more complete than it is for the 3D worlds that appear on a computer screen. Jadi virtual world and virtual reality ini bisa dikatakan sebagai kolaboratif teknologi karena penggunanya itu kan bukan cuma satu, bisa lebih dari orang. Virtual world sendiri bisa digunakan untuk used to train workers who fight fires or tackle other problem in dangerous environment. Jadi orang-orang itu tidak perlu secara langsung menghadapi situasi yang berbahaya yang dapat membahayakan diri mereka. Oleh karena ini juga bisa dilakukan di tempat masing-masing. Jadi walaupun orangnya terpisah-pisah, mereka dapat mengerjakan hal ini bersama-sama di virtual world. Unified communication. Unified communication, or UC, integrates multiple application and communication channel into a single interface, accessible for many different devices. So, although the technology are not new, an unified approach can bring together real-time communication. To be said, it is unified communication that have several capabilities. The technology should offer a number of different and seamlessly integrated features, which is the first one is voice call, conferencing, messaging with email or voicemail, instant messaging, and presence awareness. Selain itu juga, a unified communication approach should also work well on many different types of client, from mobile smartphone or tablets to regular desktop and laptop. And then next, universal dashboard. Universal dashboard are emerging that help people manage their unified communication, providing quick access to context indicator, email, secure instant messaging, voice and video calling, conference calling, corporate teams, and more. Collaborative technology. The human element and collaborative technology. I think we have talked so many about collaborative technology in the previous topic. So in this topic, we will be focused on how the online environment affect human behavior. Here is some key characteristics. The first one is unfamiliar tool. Interact with people like in online, we use some tools like a QWERTY keyboard, for example. Typing is not the same as speaking. Terkadang dengan mengetik itu kita tidak bisa dengan jelas menjelaskan apa yang ingin disampaikan, intonasinya pun beda, yang mana bisa memberikan makna yang berbeda kepada pendengar. So, as a collaborative technology and new capabilities, people struggle with this complex control and setting, and it causes frustration. And next, the second one, it reduces media richness. Media richness is a measure of how well a communication medium can reproduce all the nuances and suitables of the message it transmits. Bisa dikatakan karena online environment, many communication because only text only, itu membuat orang tidak terbiasa dengan facial expression, eye contact, voice speech, and tempo, gesture, and body posture. And then next, it greater physical distance. Karena online interaction occur between people who are both physically separate, it makes people become used for being alone and not good at socializing. And then next, heightened anonymity. Many online environments heighten the perception of anonymity, making the participant feels as though they are not identifiable to others. Jadi ini membuat orang-orang tuh bisa berlaku semena-menanya, tidak bertanggung jawab atas perilakunya karena mereka merasa mereka tidak dapat mereka tidak dapat diidentifikasi. And then unclear the audience. Since electronic communication can be achieved and easily transmitted to others, the size and composition of the audience is not clear. Just imagine you receive an email with a large contribution list. You might easily click reply to all by mistake when you intended to just reply to the sender. This common blunder might be a minor embarrassment or it could wreck a career. Managing impression can be challenging because of those characteristics above. Virtual teams may experience more difficulty developing group norms and building trust, and their members may show more disinhibition. However, online groups tend to show more status equalization. Strategy for making virtual teams work more effectively stress the need to take into account the way online environment affect human behavior.
Networking and communication trends from in the past used two fundamentally different types of networks: telephone networks and computer networks. Telephone networks historically handle voice communication, and computer networks handle data traffic. Telephone companies built telephone network throughout the 20th century by using voice transmission technologies. And these companies almost always operated as regulated and monopolized throughout the world. Computer companies originally built computer networks to transmit data between computers in different locations. Telephone and computer networks are converging into a single digital network using shared internet-based standard and technology. Computer networks have expanded to include internet telephone and video services. Both voice and data communication networks have also become more powerful, more portable, and less expensive. Increasingly, voice and data communication, as well as internet access, are taking place over broadband wireless platforms such as mobile phone, mobile handheld device, and PCs in wireless networks. More than 70% of internet users, or 232 million people in US, use smartphones and tablets to access the internet, as well as desktop PCs. Today's corporate network infrastructure is a collection of many networks, from the public switch telephone networks to the internet to corporate local area networks linking work groups, departments, or office floors. In this slide, you can see an illustration of these more complex, large-scale corporate-wide networks. Here, the corporate network infrastructure supports a mobile sales force using mobile phone and smartphone, mobile employees linking to the company website, and internal company networks using mobile wireless local area networks. In addition to these computer networks, the firm's infrastructure may include a separate telephone networks that handles most voice data. Many firms are dispensing with their traditional telephone networks and using internet telephone that run on their existing data networks. As you can see from this figure, a large corporate network infrastructure uses a wide variety of technologies, everything from ordinary telephone service and corporate data networks to internet service, wireless internet, and mobile phones. One of the major problems facing corporate today is how to integrate all the different communication networks and channels into a coherent system that enable information to flow from one part of the corporation to another and from one system to another. Network communication or internet working defines a set of protocols that allow application programs to talk with each other without regard to the hardware and operating system where they are run. Internet working allows application programs to communicate independently of their physical network connection. Communication network in business. A business communication network means the pattern of channels built up in communicating the message relating to business. Persons related to business such as managers, employees, creditors, debitors, suppliers, shareholders, government, and so on exchange information, ideas, facts, news, and etc. among themselves for carrying out day-to-day work of the business. Innumerable and continuous flows of communication takes place daily within and outside the organization and at the personal and group levels of persons related to business by formal and informal means. Business communication network can be divided into the following two parts. The first is formal networks and the second is informal networks. What is formal business communication networks? Formal business communication network is one which follow recognized official channels in the organization chart. Orders, instructions, message, and etc. are sent from top to the bottom level following the positional hierarchy. When direction is given by the manager to the deputy manager to the supervisor to the workers, these are the case for formal networks. The second is informal business communication networks. No structure pattern is followed in such a networks. It works side by side with the formal networks. Informal networks is unorganized and complex in nature. A social relationship with a number of people working together develops and a large number of informal communication take place. Definition of Internet. A global computer networks providing a variety of information and communication facilities, consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. How do business use Internet? From internal or external communication to transmitting the vital business document and information, companies and business organizations are using the Internet. Business organizations and companies are using high-speed internet to accelerate their business operation for enhanced productivity and operational efficiency. One of the basic use of the internet for business is to sell products and services. Business create e-commerce website to sell anything from cell phone, construct to books and CD. Online selling eliminates the need for the business to maintain a brick and mortar store, and in some cases, they don't have to hold an inventory. A business can also use the internet to buy items and service online, such as bulk buying office supplies or printed materials. The role of internet in business. Major internet services include email, newsgroup, chatting, FTP, and the web. Web pages are based on hypertext markup language or HTML and can display text, graphics, video, and audio. Website directories, search engines, and RSS technology help users look at the information they need on the web. RSS, blogs, social networkings, and wikis are current information sharing capabilities of the web. The future web will feature more semantic search, visual search, prevalence of apps, and interconnectedness of many different devices. Firms are also starting to realize economies by using VoIP technology for voice transmission and virtual private networks or VPNs as low-cost alternative to private VPNs.
Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you so much for your attention and thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.